Hello, 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 everyone. Oh my god, it has been... Let me actually, before we start this, I'll have a BGM. There we go. I hope y'all are doing well. It has been kind of a hell of a day. I logged on to my day job today, and I don't know exactly like proportion-wise, but like a bunch of people at my company couldn't even log in because they were greeted with a blue screen of death because CrowdStrike, which is like is supposed to provide a lot of like security features for a lot of Windows users. They pushed an update, I think without properly testing it, and it kind of just crashed everything. So, yeah, it was a worldwide thing. There were people stranded at airports because they couldn't check people in. There were certain parts of the world that didn't have, like, access to like emergency services. It's kind of a nightmare. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, man. Also, oh my god, Lynn Kurosawa, thank you for the super chat. Yumi cute. Y'all are cute. Y'all are fantastic. Y'all are incredible. I hope that you folks are doing okay, because man, that was a wild way to start the day. I don't know what the deal is, because I work from home full time, and for whatever reason, my computer was not affected. And it sounded like a bunch of people I work with were also not affected. So that was good, but it was still alarming. I don't even know, man. I was reading a bunch of stuff about it, and there was people trying to speculate if like there wasn't enough like QA testing that was done before the update went out. Because like surely they would have figured out that it would blue screen of death a bunch of computers. But no, they just like pushed an update, and then all across the planet, a bunch of computers got bricked. And it's particularly bad because for a lot of people who like work at really big companies, the way that you fix it, like now there has been a fix that CrowdStrike has like sent out, but the problem is that if you're stuck on this blue screen of death, the only way that you can get through it is that you have to like essentially enter admin mode and then make some changes to your computer. And you know, if you're an employee that works for like a big company, you don't have the admin password. Also, I don't know. I actually legit don't know what's going to happen there. It seems kind of like an enormous mess. Bear and I were trying to figure out like if, I don't know, some of these companies, I don't know if it makes sense to like ship out new computers to people. I don't know if you just like change the admin password afterwards. But like it seems horrible. So, yeah, anyway. I don't know. It seems like a mess. But besides that, we have good things today. We have Star Rail, which is great. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it, y'all. I was looking up some stuff just about like how we could do this watch along, 'cause you can kind of think this is gonna be a bit of an experimental stream. I'm gonna see like what y'all think, if you're interested in me doing content like this, because we absolutely could do that. But yeah, we're gonna hang out, and I'm literally gonna play the live stream on stream, because this is a thing that other content creators do, specifically with MiHoYo. It's kind of like essentially free advertising for MiHoYo when you really get down to it. So they have like adopted a policy where they're like okay with people doing this, which is pretty cool. I still went and double checked a bunch of different creators who have done this before, just to see like big and small, like making sure that people weren't sponsored when they did this. And yeah, no, it seems like you can just roll with it. So that's what we're gonna do. Whether you've already watched the live stream or not, you can hang out. You get to listen to my my reactions as we go through. So yeah, yes, exactly, streamception. Oh man. So yeah. Oh god. You know, I feel like y'all are right with the CrowdStrike thing, that they probably will just have to like send out laptops to people. It seems nightmarish, man. Oh, God. Oh, and I'm so glad. Oh, I'm glad that y'all are preparing for the Gehenna event. That's going to be happening next week in Blue Archive. I'm glad y'all are getting your pyroxenes together. But yeah, now my day has been kind of hectic because of all of the blue screen of death stuff. So hopefully, hopefully it'll be fine. So yeah, we're just going to try this. I'm really hoping that I don't have any issues with my internet. Because that would be kind of sad. But if it does, it's fine, because I'm the one that's playing this. So I can always just pause it if that happens. But yeah, I think the plan is we're going to play through this. We get to see all the fun stuff that's coming up. And then I'll probably skip through the sections that have, like, the codes on them. You can, like, take note of what those codes are at that point. But, like, we'll skip through, like, some of that stuff to get back to it. So, oh my God. Shig, no! Is that true? No! You have 190,000 pyroxene? Oh my God! That's commitment. That's absolute commitment. And Sierra, you have 50k pyro! Man, I'm so impressed with y'all. Y'all are fantastic. Oh my God. That is perfect. Well, let's do it, y'all. Let's hop into this. Let me turn this off. And then I've skipped forward so that we're right at the part, like the program is just about to start. And I also think, hold on, I got this. Yeah, I think the volume on that is okay. If the volume on this is too loud or too quiet, I'll like raise it and lower it and stuff. But let's do it, y'all. All right. It's time for the special program. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go. And it's beginning. Oh, brought to us by the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Long story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert. Take 2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine. Apply the mixture evenly and rinse after 20 minutes. Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
I like how they're saying don't try this at home in the bottom left corner there.
Dr. Jiaoqiu, Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Oh my God,
Well,
these
Miss
animations.
Yunli, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of
Spices?
premium dried chilies.
I see digestion issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand! Return that evil herb at once!
Evil?
Unthinkable.
But coriander is so good.
Coming back to this place brings back so many
Oh.
memories. You know?
There you are! Everyone, this way!
The Xianzhou Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here?
Oh, geez.
Right on time. Hello there. Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh, all of them?
Oh my God.
Rock-shattering slash!
Her sword is so cool.
I've been training. I could take 10 of you.
I'm sure you can, March.
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Oh.
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal after regaining my freedom is
Oh.
the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred.
Oh,
My
no,
condolences,
Trey.
Miss Hunt.
Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They've all
Good God.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh. Oh my god. Why is their trailer game so on point? God damn. Good god. That's not okay. That's so good. Lycon. God, she looked so cool. They teased her before. Oh, she looks so awesome. Ooh, we finally get to meet more of the Xianzhou. I'm gonna skip forward a bit. Hold on, let's go. This is the code.
Has a day. Woo! And whether or not your world has a day night site.
Xianzhou Juming delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Lawfu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
good evening.
And to all our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special program. As always, your avian buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
Hi everyone, I'm Yunli, a Swordmaster from the Juming.
Oh my
And
gosh,
I'm
she's
Jiaoqiu.
so cute.
I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Oh.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while.
Hello.
I trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express is bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Laofu, which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers back to an old stomping ground.
Let's go.
Speaking of which, General Genuine, isn't this your first time on the special program?
Wait, is that?
It is indeed,
Is that
Mr.
true?
Albert, and I am deeply honored.
Oh my god.
Had I known of your program's culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Bon appetit, General. I hate to bring this up, but our catering costs for this episode were kinda spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely...
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all.
Oh,
Where I
based.
go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is
I love
payment
him
enough, dear
already.
friends. Dinner's on me.
What a gentleman! Your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
yes.
martial arts ceremony. Competitors battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
As a matter of fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance.
Oh.
As you know, the Lawfu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance.
Awesome.
It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? I fear Master Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
Fear not, Mr. Jiaoqiu.
the boy.
This war dance isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yenqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, Finest Duel Under the Pristine Blue 1, Trailblazers will witness Yenqing's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, the Xianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors, Jiaoqiu, the Jiaoqiu, as well as Moza.
And as for the Xianzhou Juming, me and Grandpa, General Huaiyan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Oh my
Be
god,
they
this is
friends
so
from near or
awesome.
far,
So
we will
many
welcome them
Xianzhou
with open
people.
arms. This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy... I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
3 Arbiter Generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
That's not all. Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land.
What?
Could it really be that...
Oh boy.
How dare you? No! I will protect our shogun's honor.
The two generals will arrive on the Luofu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuance story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Luofu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
Yes.
Of course! With the war dance right around the corner, March couldn't help herself. She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program. Which reminds me, the war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5.
Aw,
The Ambrosial
yeah.
Arbor crisis might be in the past, but the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Luofu's ongoing story.
That's what I
The
suspected.
separation has been difficult. We've missed the Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou Luofu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Can't wait!
Ah, the broth is ready. Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day we get to catch up with the Xianzhou pals. Ooh, and speaking of pals, version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
These pals of yours,
Oh.
they're all in prison?
Not all of them, not in the traditional sense. The Shackling Prison is under the Ten Lords Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The Shackling Prison is where we detain criminals.
Yeah.
It's cold, and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh? That does look creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted to their cell. For those guilty of particularly heinous crimes, we reserve special cells of biting cold or searing heat. The interrogations of Blade and Luocha were conducted in just such a place.
Doesn't sound like an easy place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again.
Yeah.
The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable tests of fortitude.
It would appear the Shackling Prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters. Borison?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced.
Oh,
Watch your step,
God.
Trailblazer.
Okay.
What happened to catching up with pals?
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Starting with a gifted young girl, Yunli.
Let's go. God, I love this transition screen. Oh my God, she's adorable. That fly didn't stand a chance, man. Man, that sword is bigger than she is. Good God. Oh! Never mind! Now it's much bigger than she is.
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming, a ship known for its unrivaled craftsmanship. As the records show, some 60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Juming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. I mean, the Flaming Heart, Hua Yan. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yunli is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her, swords are more honest than people. She lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
She's perfect for the boy.
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword.
Indeed.
I have a feeling you two might get along.
Yanqing, he doesn't know the first thing about swords.
Oh
He
no.
collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. Ugh, I can hear those blades crying from here.
Oh jeez.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not
Wow.
be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
Old metal.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
I like her
Me and Old Metal
nickname
have
for
a deep
Albert.
connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction,
Oh,
gentle
she's physical.
persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
What
Ooh.
really sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
There's a grudge
Oh.
and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies.
Oh.
In addition, my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals higher damage.
Awesome.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on
Oh.
a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing when a girl with a giant blade comes running straight for you. Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to Plowshares companion
Oh,
mission.
yay.
Granddad and granddaughter arrive on the Law Fu from the Zhu Ming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the Wardance competitors.
Awesome.
You press the
Okay.
videos too? Let's see. Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the Wardance champion, not the host.
So if Yunli is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now. The Law Fu has something to say about that. The Zhu Ming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yanqing.
Oh.
You
The
guys
boy
sound
really
so
can't catch a break.
Right. Let's move on to another new character, shall we?
So before we move on, I wanted to talk about her a little bit. She seems like she's going to be an interesting new tank. I actually wasn't expecting that. I think that's cool, though, that she has the ability to taunt enemies as well as, like, doing counter stuff. It's kind of Clara-esque, honestly. I saw some of you folks talking about that, and I kind of agree. Yeah, it seems like she's, like, a slightly different Clara, which is cool. Obviously, like, her technique is a little bit different. Like, if you use it and an enemy attacks her, she will, like, unleash an attack back at them. You know what? Actually, that's fair. Clara plus the Fire Trailblazer. That's cool. I honestly like that. That's cool as hell. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, she is like an offensive. Like she's got like, it seems like she might actually do some damage with some of her stuff. It's not like Clara doesn't do damage, but like, I don't know. That's cool. Yeah. Clara with actual taunt instead of just increased aggro. Poor Clara. Here's the thing. She does her best, but yeah, sometimes enemies do go and try to attack other things. I do like the taunt, a little bit of damage, like smacking enemies back. I don't know. I really love that they're adding more like potential tanks in the game because I think that that's just good, right? Like you really need like good tanks, good healers and that sort of thing. So yeah, you know, that's also true. The self-heal seems really good off of her. Like that's just her skill, right? Like she just gets that off her skill. That's actually fantastic because she'll draw a lot of aggro from enemies with the taunt, and then she can heal herself back up a little bit off of that. I wonder how much the healing is. I guess we'll have to see, like, off of her scaling and things, but... Sky, I was gonna say Clara with shoes, but... Have we already stolen her shoes? Oh god, we're, like, preemptively stealing it now. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's hop into our second character here.
Hailing from the Yaoqing and soon to be making his appearance, it's military healer Jiaoqiu.
Let's go. I think he's Nihility. I'm very interested in what he actually does. Oh. If he's actually good with Acheron, that would be amazing. Oh my god! Oh! Okay, those animations are really good.
The Yaoqing's illustrious hero. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Luofu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yunli.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiaoqiu. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, Captain.
He's just asking him!
Your beef is overcooked.
Oh! I like they made that a
Seems
bit.
like culinary emergencies are pretty happening. But I digress. Mr. Jiaoqiu, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yaoqing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Wardance for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yunli, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same, which is why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry occasion, but an opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I am a self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yunli. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yaoqing's Alchemy Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the hunt. I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's strategist, Jiaoqiu applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Jiaoqiu is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility.
Yes.
When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension.
Oh.
After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
Oh.
We're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiaoqiu lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Oh
Indeed.
no. He's
Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Oh.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them.
Oh my
At
god.
the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry
Yeah,
again.
no kidding.
What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage.
Oh.
And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh no,
it
I
would follow
need
that
him.
if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Yeah,
Absolutely right.
and she'd do
Nice
more
of you
damage.
to invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience.
Well, I
We're
know
the
who I'm
boys.
saving up for.
Order out next
That was
time,
easy.
fellas. Yeah, we've got to know new friends from both the Zhuming
I
and
already
the
suspected
Yaoqiu.
that, but
Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info.
all right, we'll take a. Oh, hold on. I don't want that to be all blurry for y'all while we talk about him. Yeah, so that was what I had suspected was going to be the case, but they pretty much just confirmed that like he's going to be amazing with Acheron. Like, yeah. I already really liked his design quite a bit, but like his ultimate animation is amazing. The utility that he brings is really good. Like helping to add debuffs onto enemies to get Acheron's ultimate up faster, and then like the field from his ultimate, like making it so that she hits even harder. I don't know, it's kind of a, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. It looks like he's the one I'm going to be pulling for. Oh, God. Oh, also, I'm sorry. For those of you folks who have been sending super chats, I'm going to read those at the very end. But I did see some of those. And yes, Yunli does have a better... I think we can all agree that Yunli has a better bat than I do. But yeah, thank you folks for sending those in. But yeah, I'll read those at the very end. And then we'll go from there. Rip Pela. Here's the thing. Obviously, you don't have to pull for him if you have Acheron. Like, that's the thing. It's all about your own preference. If you like his aesthetic, if you like the way that he would help your teams, you can go for him. Obviously, you could also pull for him even if you don't have Acheron, because it seems like his utility is going to be really good with a lot of characters in the game. He's just going to make Acheron stupid. So that should be fun. That should be real good. I'm looking forward to that. Oh God. Okay, well let's keep going. I'm pretty excited for all this so far.
Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Yunli, as well as the limited 5-star character Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light cones, Dance at
they're so
Sunset, and Night of
cute.
Fright will be boosted.
God, the light cone
He's a
art's so
human's
good.
best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yunli.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half warp event, which boosts limited 5-star characters Xiaoqiu and Masked Fool Sparkle. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cones, those many springs, and Earthly Escapade will be boosted.
Hold up, I see them sneaking in a light cone there. Is that a March light cone? Is that a cute little March Swordmaster light cone that I see? Oh, I hope that I can get that not by rolling on this banner, because that's super adorable. March 8th. Oh my god. I want them to tell me more about her. That is so dang cute.
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 War banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light code. Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true Swordmaster.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a Swordmaster apprentice.
Let's go, let's go! March, my girl! Oh my god. Ah! Why is she the best? Oh, I love her. Oh my god! Remembering her training.
On returning to the Xianzhou, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yunli and Yanqing.
Let's go!
I still vividly remember instructing Yanqing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural.
Oh!
Master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yanqing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not to mention, Yunli and Yanqing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
Oh, follow the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
Yes!
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage.
Oh!
When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
A good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
That's great.
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
What?
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage.
Oh.
Masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Oh my
Putting
god.
learning into practice.
That's awesome.
I find an apprentice.
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle.
Oh.
When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this.
so
Completing
complimentary.
specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th, the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
Oh, this is the
My
best.
apprentice.
She
Let's
certainly
go!
does have the aura of a heroine.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm so ready for this.
More exciting updates after the break.
This is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh my god. Okay, so that is just like I don't care how good she's gonna be. That is extremely fun. Depending on which character, like what path they're following, like who she decides to like deem as her master, she'll end up doing different things. That is so cute. I also love how she works with the rest of your team. If they use their techniques, then she'll get more charges at the start of the battle. God. I love you, March. That's wonderful. Also, all of her animations are so good, and I'm so excited to unlock her. It's going to be so good. Oh, thank you for the gifted membership, y'all. God, y'all are so sweet. God. Thank you all. Okay. All right. I'm collecting myself. We're heading on. Let's go. Next, let's go.
Backdrop.
Oh, by the way, this guy was very kind and put all of the codes in the chat as well. But I will try to like, I guess I could probably have like a pinned comment. They're only going to be available for like 24 hours. So just keep an eye out for those codes and then you can use them. Oh, let's go.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4 is all new events. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Luofu. But not all are harboring noble intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real?
Ooh.
I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
Oh,
A
God.
familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course?
I believe in her.
Mr. Albert, have you
Oh
heard
my
the
God,
proverb,
that's so cute.
haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb, when needs must? Between me and Yanqing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town.
Oh my God, that's true.
Balance training also requires rest,
Those are
relaxation,
so
and
cute.
fun.
The fabled work-life balance.
Oh, the manga panels
Sounds
are
like
so
you've got to figure it
good.
out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh, I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott.
Fantastic.
Though the nature of
We
the
gotta-
showdown
we gotta kick
will
the shit
also
out of
vary
him.
accordingly.
Following the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
Oh,
With
nice.
the combined assistance of her friends,
Awesome.
surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely.
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event.
Ooh.
After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the TrashCan.
Of course.
It would seem these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have.
Let's
And the medical
go.
intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you
Ah,
spend
one
enough
of my
time in the
people.
cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans mean different points. with some trash cans even adopting special movements.
Oh my god.
Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
Amazing.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now,
Oh
this
my
event
God.
isn't confined to the Xianzhou. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog.
Oh my god,
Rumor
yes!
has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version.
No! I demand more! Oh my god, they really do know their audience. This is amazing. I was actually a little sad that I was sad for a lot of reasons that we're leaving Penacony because I absolutely adore it. But at least they know a part of it will continue to follow us everywhere. The trash cans are ubiquitous. The trash cans will still be our friends. God, that March event also looks so much fun! Oh my god, I'm very excited for all this. Oh, you know, they have the wanted poster, the one and only. I was gonna say, God, the developers, man, they just know. They know what we're looking for. God damn.
Right?
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event, Trailblazers need to use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician.
It's okay, Shogun. You don't need to
Does
understand
this
it.
sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects.
Oh my
with the power
God.
to command mini-cans during battle. The mini-cans' attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For example, the skills of certain magicians summon mini-cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
This is so
Classic
good.
trash warfare.
Oh, get this. Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs.
Oh my
and we've
God.
only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do
looks
so
like
in-game. The event will launch a new challenge stage daily with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties.
Oh my
After
God.
completing the initiation trial challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Oh my
I need another
god.
breather. Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Okay, I didn't think that they could make that better than it was, but they somehow managed to do it. You know, the trash can lore really, it does go deep. Someone else's trash is someone else's ultimate. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. That's amazing. That's so good. I don't know how they did it. That's so good.
Cutting updates after the following broadcast.
You really can never have too many trash cans. Oh god. Also, I managed to find Sky's comment and I've pinned it. So on the live stream, there's a pinned comment with all of the codes that you should be able to access now. So please go ahead and do that. You gotta do it in the next 24 hours though, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Star Rail Art Challenge. God damn, there's some talented people.
Welcome back, y'all. As always, in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Patchy,
I
patchy,
was
patchy.
waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher
go.
and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Hell yes, let's go.
And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet.
Ooh.
Starting with the relic system.
Let's
When
go.
using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile,
so
in the relic
nice.
inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
Now, to
That's
allow
cool.
Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You got it.
Oh.
Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility.
That's awesome. That's actually really nice because that's pretty rough, right? If you're a new player who's just picked up the game and you're like, no, I want to be able to play the event with everyone, but you can't because you're super far behind on the story. Because think about how much you have to catch up with at that point. That's fantastic. They also like that they're recommending stuff because, you know, a bunch of folks do go and look up how to build characters on websites like Predwin, or like watch YouTube videos and things. But like, it's also just nice to have some recommendations in the game for folks too, especially if they're grinding for things. That's awesome.
Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also
Wow.
featuring a special icon.
I can't imagine, man, the more I think about it, that must have been really hard to implement. Because if you have to like make it so certain parts of a map aren't accessible, but like a character can still go run around in it, that's honestly really impressive that they pulled that off.
Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not-too-distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us.
Ooh.
We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe.
I always like me some lore.
A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
What?
Racing
What? Okay, I'm gonna let them finish this. Fate Unlimited Blade Works.
for impact.
For more info, stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers. Whew.
That's all they
brings us to
have
the
on it? Does that mean we're gonna get... Is Archer gonna show up on the Xianzhou? What are we doing? Hold on, I'm backing up to that screen. Q3 2025. So that's like, God, when will that be? That's kind of like right now-ish. I guess Q3. God, I guess it depends on your definition of Q3. But it's like the second half of the year, essentially. Yeah, I guess they're like, get hype. This is going to be happening next year. Wow. If they're announcing it this early, I wonder if it's going to be quite a big affair. Like, damn. All right. They could bring in Emiya. I mean, they have to bring Saber, right? Like, that has to be a thing. Like, oh my God. Let's go. Oh, you know what? That's true. They could do skins for people too. Can you imagine if Clara did get an Ilya and Berserker skin? Ah, that would be amazing. That'd be so good. Oh, you know what? That's actually a very fair point. They're trying to do this before people leak it. That's actually pretty reasonable. It gets people hyped. They're like, all right, this is happening in a year. I can look forward to this. Oh my God, that's cool. All right. Alrighty. Let's do it. All right, 1 year from now, I guess.
Soon for official announcements, Trailblazers.
Oh my
that
God.
brings us to the end of the
What a
version
bomb to
2.4
drop.
special program. Returning to the Xianzhou, getting to know new Xianzhou friends. You guys sure know how to get an old owl excited.
Will March be able to perfect her swordplay?
Oh, I hope
3
so.
Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Xianzhou Luofu.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
Till next time.
Bye.
See you next time.
Fantastic. Oh my God, that was so great. Oh my God. Well, okay, that's amazing. I can't believe that, y'all. That's a whole bunch of very exciting things that'll be happening in the next year. So we've got some fun characters. I know I'm gonna be pulling for my hot pot boy. I'm quite excited for him, honestly. That sounds like that's gonna be pretty dope. Besides that, yeah, no, TrashCan patch. Let me actually bring us, hold on, we can go here. Hello. I'm gonna be a little short here, but we'll just hang out. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. Also my best girl March, she's gonna be doing so good. I'm so proud of her. Oh, it was so nice to hear everyone saying such complimentary things about her, because she does end up being the butt of a lot of jokes by the Trailblazer and everyone. Man, here's the thing. I feel like if they're announcing it this early on, and based what they did with Genshin, when they've done collaborations before, it should actually be like at least one character that will show up. I'm curious if they'll do like a character and skins. I don't know. The Ilya Berserker thing is just like, that's fantastic. They should totally do that. They should totally do that. That's a really good idea. Oh, God. Exactly. Let March succeed. She deserves it, man. She deserves it. Oh, so excited. Oh, my God. Well, I've actually got, some, news info for you folks about, what to expect over the next couple weeks. So right now I'm working on a Zenless Zone Zero gameplay guide. I should have that done hopefully in the next couple days. So that will be up. But the next thing I'm actually working on is the very first Lore Express, which is going to be a look into the lore of Star Rail. And we're going to be starting with the Xianzhou. So I'll be talking about all of the different ships, because there's a couple of different ones in the Xianzhou. It's not just the Luofu. They mentioned a couple of the other ships that people are coming from for the Wardance. But yeah, look forward to that. I'm hoping I should have that one out 2 to 2.5 weeks after the Zenless video. So the new patch will have started, but if you want a refresher on the Xianzhou, if you want a little bit of background on that, I figure that should be good. I know, I'm actually releasing something in a timely manner. It's incredible. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I look forward to that. Oh gosh, also, hold on. We got super chats from you very kind people. Thank you again for the gifted memberships. Y'all are so sweet. I saw, Sierra, there was a couple of yours that I did see, but hold on. Let me go pull up. I definitely missed a couple when I was going. Is Anubis in prison? Shirakoteru, is that you? Yeah, so like, I saw some of y'all talking about the shackling prison. I am fascinated about that because, yeah, Blade escaped from that, which means that, like, first of all, Blade is, like, pretty incredible for doing that. But it seems like that is going to be a very dangerous place to be. So I'm excited that that's going to be a new map. Maybe we'll learn more about Hanya and Shuei. That would be really cool because I feel like they're characters that we haven't been able to see a whole lot of, like outside of the Heliobus event. I keep wanting to say event. No, it's event. But yeah, that'll be really good. And then let's see. And then, yep, Destruction. She's got a better bat than Yumi. I mean, you gotta respect it, right? Like, Yunli has just a massively impressive bat. It's bigger than she is. I gotta respect that. Second time someone on the Express gained a new path without getting stabbed. We're improving. We are indeed improving. Also, don't think I didn't see that. Mod Matsu over here being like, oh, who could ever think that March was cute? I know what's really going on. It's okay. You can deny it all you want, but March is extremely adorable. You too shall succumb. At some point. Oh, God, yeah, I am so excited for this new collab. This is gonna be so cool. The TrashCan Lore Express when. That's the next lore archive right there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Y'all are just speaking the truth. That's just correct. We gotta know the TrashCan lore. That's just the most important thing. God, I'm glad y'all are looking forward to that, though. That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so I am very excited to finally have some time soon to draw some Bangbu to go along with this, because right now I just have the cute mooncake cats and then I have Pororo, but my plan is to actually get Eos and Sharkboo drawn, so that the next time we play Zenless, I'll actually have them ready to go, which will be good. I'm excited for it. So yeah, lots of exciting things. I don't know. I think this went pretty well. But we'll see. If you all are interested in like another stream like this in the future, let me know. Like if you want to hang out and like talk about the new patch, watch the live stream like this, we can totally do this again. But yeah, let me know. Like leave me a comment or whatever. It's good engagement for YouTube anyway. And it's helpful because it lets me know that you folks are actually into stuff like this. And if you're not, that's also totally fine. We can just hang out and like get excited about Star Rail. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but I figure it's a decent way to look at the upcoming patch and talk about all the characters and events that are coming up. Oh, I'm so excited. Sierra Eos got a model before Bear, sad. Justice for Bear. I mean, to be fair, I do actually, I do have a model for Bear, just not like one that moves. I guess technically neither do the Bangbu or the or anything else. It's still Justice for Bear though. I made him suffer through that entire a seasonal anime stream. I hope that you all are doing okay after that. Speaking of Bear, in less than a half an hour, we're actually doing our first member stream for the month. So for those of you who are members, come swing on by. We're going to be playing Crow Country, which is a very spooky game. I think you all will enjoy. I think that will be good. So anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for that. I'm gonna go grab some tea and get some stuff ready, and I'll see some of you folks in just a little bit here. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and I will see you folks very, very soon. Bye! See you